Download the BCSN Plus app today.
Falcons on the road for the first time this season, taking on Cincinnati, looking for their first win over a Power 4 foe in 2 years. They're perfect against the Bearcats all time. Cincinnati going to the air. Brendan Sorsby to Cyrus Allen. First of 2 touchdowns for that combination. Bearcats up 24-3 at the half. Second half, defense settling in for Bowling Green. Dorian Pringle forces a fumble. Justin Eklund recovers as the Falcons take over in Bearcat territory. And the offense settling in now. Drew Pine finds Jaron Johnson down the sideline. His first Falcon touchdown. And later on in the half, same combination. Johnson, leading receiver for Bowling Green in the game, picks up 20 on that play, setting up Markel Porter for the short touchdown plunge. But Bowling Green falls 34-20. But as Nicole Weaving explains, post-game mood wasn't all somber.
Despite suffering his first loss as head coach at Bowling Green, Eddie George was encouraged by a lot of what he saw from his team tonight, especially quarterback Drew Pine. But in the first half, the offense just couldn't finish drives. The Falcons tallied 188 yards of total offense, but only had 3 points to show for it, as George wants to see his team eliminate self-inflicted wounds.
Everybody was taking turns, making a mistake, or else it was out the gate. And you can look at it on the iPads. Like, wow, we're one play away, one block here, one trip of the foot here, or less it's out the gate. And we could see it coming. I mean, Petaway had, 6 yards per carry in the first half. Kadarius had some good runs. Our run game was there. We just have to convert on 4th and 1s.
It's very tough not being able to finish the drive, getting down to the red zone a lot of times actually, and not being able to finish the drive. It was very bad. I wouldn't say bad, but it was very tough. But we kept our heads up, and at least we came away with points, and we just continued to try to find different ways to get better. And it was just little things to why we couldn't finish the drive. It was very small things that are very correctable, and we'll get them corrected for next week.
Defensively, the Falcons were committed to stopping the run, which exposed them through the air. Bearcats quarterback Brendan Sorsby had 333 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. Another area George would like to see growth from his team.
I saw a lot of hesitation in our back end, some communication. Quarterback did a great job. Last week he threw for 68 yards, and he looked like he struggled quite a bit on tape, even going back to last season with passing the ball. But he felt confident in there, and we weren't going to help our corners out because we were predicated on stopping the run. And he said, hey, if he can beat us throwing the football, God bless him. And guess what? He did just that.
I think something that we take pride in is stopping the run. We give an emphasis on that every day in camp, ever since Coach George got here and, establishing the A-gap. So I think we did that really well. Everything else, I think, self-inflicted wounds, which, week 2, we're going to get that stuff corrected. And like I was telling the guys, this doesn't stop the train, man. Train's going to keep going, and this is not going to stop us from trying to go win that MAC this year.
This is now the first time the Falcons have lost to the Bearcats in program history. Up next, BGSU returns to the Doyd to host Liberty. Reporting from Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati, I'm Nicole Weaving, BCSN.
Thank you, Nicole. Taking a look at the tail of the tape. As Nicole mentioned, passing yardage, a big difference in this game. Bearcats 333, while Drew Pine and company just 274. Bowling Green 6 of 16 on third downs, while the Bearcats didn't get into a whole lot of third down situations. It all adds up to the Falcons now 1-1 on this young football season.